You know how it be. You know, it's been crazy with this pandemic and, the unmentionables, but we still, with love, we make it. You know what I mean? You see, we making it, you know.
Definitely, definitely. So what you been up to? The last time we spoke, what album did you have out?
Man, I say quite a few at the time projects I was working with because I was doing a lot of collaborations with other people and merging with different sound genres and
Yeah.
just learning a lot. In the past 5 years, I could say I learned since last time we talked. I've learned
Okay.
quite a bit about the
Wow.
industry,
Yeah.
the 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 actual inner workings, the publishing, every facet of it, because I want to know every part of something I'm going to invest my time and my life into. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It ain't just getting on stage and just being the man and looking fly with the jewels and
Yeah.
thinking with the women and all that. I ain't for all that. I'm here to learn the business, and I look at it as a business, even though you have fun. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. Yeah.
that's my main thing, to learn the actual, you know, model to get to another level.
Got you. Got you. This show is brought to you by Project Unity, where we feed the homeless and we have a showcase town to town, city to city. We got my man Mo4us
Project.
uh, out there in FLA. And what
Hey,
you been up to, brother?
well, a lot of work in the lab, man. To actually get your music to the level that you want it to be, man. It's a
Yeah.
lot of work. I mean, being being talented is about 10% of it. I mean, the rest is just 90% grind. You got to put the beats together. You got to compose. You got to come on, man. The list goes on, man. That's why I'm saying, like, this may not be for everybody, you know?
Got you.
You know?
Like especially if you're not motivated. Big shout to Michelle Shook Star Team Chemistry. Thanks for checking in. Please share, share, share. We got
Peace,
my man more for us.
peace, family.
All right, yeah. So get back to your part about being in this rap game.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, if you're not doing it from the ground up, because that's what I had to do, then you just wasting your time, bro. You're just wasting your time because in the end, just think about it. If I put $1 million in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
I own you. So all that selling your soul crap, man, people just want their money back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if
Mm-hmm.
I invested in you to do a job, like if you was working at a regular job, and I pay you for that, and I go, hey, here, here's $1 million. Now do what you got to do, but we gonna recoup this money, and we make that agreement, and yours flop, then I own you, bro. Basically, until you get that money back. So here's the opposite. You build it from the ground up. You invest in your own equipment. You become your own engineer. You become your own producer. You become your own pianist. Whatever you got to do, you be your own videographer. And you invest in this over a time period.
Yes.
Not saying you're going to have it all in one day, but if you really want it, like you say you want it, you're going to get it. And when you get it and you learn how to do all that, you're going to understand why them people don't play when it come to their money. I'm just being real. They don't play when it come to their money. So you got to understand, building it from the ground up is the best way to go if you're going to get in this music. Anything. If you want to be a model, start a modeling agency. I mean, with the internet right now, you can just put it up and start from scratch. Just put
Yeah.
it up.
You just so where do you get your motivation from?
Well, I mean, I had a lot of great teachers growing up. I wasn't
Nice.
the kind of kid, um, the kind of kid where I was like, yeah, I'm just running, getting my candy and all that. I listened to all the older men, when I was growing.
Nice.
Men who had wisdom and knowledge, like Mali Grateful Allah, Universal Great Allah, my buddy Wise, the God. There's a lot of people, even my family members were very, very religious and very spiritual people. My sister,
Yeah.
my nieces, everybody, they have a spiritual base. So it's like we grew up with that. My mom's made us Jehovah Witnesses, as so I got to read the
Yeah.
books, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Took it as history. You know what I mean?
And can I just interject? I'm sorry. And we didn't call them old heads. We respected them.
That's true. That's
I just
true.
had to throw that in there.
That's true. We didn't disrespect our elders. I don't
We
know what part of the
disrespected them.
game going on right now, but you couldn't even curse around them, man.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? But nowadays they encourage that. You know, things change. You know what I mean? You got to respect the times. But I tell you one thing, love, man. That's the key to it all. But
That's
where we was at, Cisco, where we was.
I was asking how'd you get the motivation, and then you were breaking down how you were hanging with older people to get that wisdom.
Yeah, so they basically, you know, people from my neighborhood. It was a rough neighborhood. I come from one of the roughest neighborhoods in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, Sumner Projects. That's a block away from Tompkins and Killer Hill and all this stuff. Even Marcy is just like 3 blocks away. So
Yeah.
imagine, you know, what I came from. It was poverty. We talking the 70s all the way to the 80s. And you know, 83 was just drugs everywhere, man. I mean, just
Yeah, and the projects is a different world for people that don't know.
you know, I lost a brother in the process of all that craziness, madness, all them robberies and all that madness too. You know, may my brother rest in peace. But you know, those were examples to teach me to be a better man. You know, I looked at that and said, man, I don't want to go out like that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I chose a different route. Music was my route, you know, and traveling. I encourage everybody from where I'm from,
Oh yeah.
or it just get out and go somewhere